Good day, everyone, and welcome. Before we start, we have a disclosure. Please be aware of risk in the future trading. All our videos for educational purpose only. You're very welcome to follow any of our automated signal. As long as you are on SIM, we're not responsible for your trade. Today, the biggest move is ES and NASDAQ. Let me show you what happened. The NASDAQ today is Friday. By 11 o'clock, they should hit the target 1 and 2 minimum. And sometimes on the NASDAQ we hit the last target is 3. So let me show you where we are. It's already 10 o'clock and we're coming to the institutional number target 2. Profit taking on target 2. Be careful. Profit taking on target 2. The way the market is moving, there is a good potential for target 3 is usually an institutional number for the afternoon. But today is a Friday. Normally those institutional numbers hit around 11 o'clock plus minus 5-10 minutes. On the ES, we are going direct to the target 1. The target 1 is 59.11. Profit taking on target 1. So the way it is going at this moment, the sellers over the buyers, everything is lining up. Everything is in sequence. There is a good potential to cross the target 2 and hit target 3, the 20,576. A little bumper, a support area on the 59.17 on the ES, but we are going to hit the target 1. Only let me see if there's any surprising news. Technically, there is no surprising news at this moment. The ES bumping into the double resistance, used to be double support, and is going to the target 59.11. For the M strategy, already hit the 1,300, had a good run. What we are going to do, we are going to reload the strategy, and as always, we try to get a couple rounds, couple $1,000 on that trade from 10 to 11, and we will see what happened. On the market analyzer, there is 5 auto trades, and the YM is doing very fine from the market analyzer, and the target on the market analyzer is 540. And if we look at the YM, based on one contract is 260. This one here is a double one. So it is. So what you can do on the market analyzer, you can move the trailing stop, because the trailing stops are fib lines, and when the fib lines comes to where you put the trailing stop or the break even, that will change it for you immediately. The M strategy took a short trade. We just restarted and made earlier 1,350, and now we are in a new trade and is already 200. Now it is 000. And is already targeting the NASDAQ, and what we do, we have a target 1,000, and then when we hit it, we can decide if you want to continue again. So it is right on the target 2. If you notice on the NASDAQ, this is an institutional number, profit taking on target 2, and profit taking on target 1, 59.10. So this is really a very, very good day on the market, and we are absolutely, the NASDAQ is going to try to hit the target 3. Is the final target for today, and the ES is coming to the 59.11. Profit taking on the institutional number is right there. You can see it, 59.11. And then maybe there is a good potential for the second target, 58.98. by 11 o'clock plus minus 10 minutes. So it is a good day today for trading. And then it's easy. It's not a really hard day. And so on the M strategy, the gray chart, we had 1,300, and this is the second round. And let's see how far we can go on the second round. Seems like we're gonna hit it. Amazing. From one trade, based on one contract, we will be nailing 1,000. That will be really nice. It's coming on the fib. This is it. $8.30. It's going straight. You see how the ES hit the institutional number and stop right there is a profit taking. You can see how it is. Look, stop right at the target, one institutional number. Can you see it's a profit taking? And okay, on the first trade after the 1,300, we got 650, and it's taking another short on the Nasdaq. This is very good for the ones they have got out of a trade. I mean, there is a re-entry at 59, and there is another entry at 59.29, and the third entry short at 59.34. For the Nasdaq, the re-entry point is 20,700. This is the re-entry point. So you cannot take a short trade from here. I'm sorry to say that. You cannot. This is a very high risk trade. And you can see on the target one, when it hits the institutional, you have a reversal fired, but we still have the sellers are way over the buyers, so there is a good potential to hit the 58.98 around 11 o'clock plus minus 10 minutes. And the Nasdaq is going, it seems like it's been decided. Once this Nasdaq across the support 20,629, we are going straight to the 20,577. This is the last target for the morning session, and it is finished for the short trades. So we still going with that. Let me see if there's anything on the CL today. They're going slowly. There is not much, nothing to chew on. Okay, let's see what happened here. And also on the market analyzer, the estimation is 43,540, and then if you want to, you can extend the target to the next level, to the next fib line, and leave it. We have a broke even, so you don't need to mess with it. If we say, let's say you want to take some profit, you can put it on the lower fib. If you want to, you can put it on the lower fib, and you can extend the target to the next fib level, and it is right there, 43,000 421. So you can see the NASDAQ, the ES hit the institutional target as we said, and we have a 2 reversal. Those 2 reversal do not repaint. Profit taken. Most likely there is a re-entry short at 59.20, but I really don't like it. I prefer to re-enter the market at 59.27, honestly. So we'll see what happens. On the Autotrader, the NASDAQ, we had a very beautiful run. The first one, it was around 500 something, and then it tried to reverse the market and reverse the market, broke even, and then it took a short trade again from the re-entry on the double resistance, and practically is finished the $1,000. We reloaded this auto trade at 10 o'clock when we first started. It had 1,300, and we already nailed the second 1,000 within 16 minutes. 16 minutes, that's it. 16 minutes. And now there is 630. And if you want to look, you can do this. Close position, we close position. We had 1,300 plus 1,115. We nailed 1,000 in 16 minutes. So what we will do, we will go ahead and run it one more time right there. And we will try to get a third round on this and see if we can let's look at the ES. The ES is still on the institutional target 1, and as we said, there is a re-entry here short. The auto trade is taking those re-entry there, but I really don't like it. I prefer to take a short trade from the 59.28. We're not your financial advisor, so you do whatever your heart set on to do. I mean, we're not responsible for your trade. And now I think the ES is going to try to achieve the second institutional target is 58.98, and we are on the right track with it. And this is the third round for today. The first one was 1,300, the second one was 1,100, and now we are going on this third round on the M strategy to the NASDAQ. Once we hit the target institutional number, now there is 265 on the third round. You have to be careful. The market is between those two yellow lines, and the institutional number is 20,577. Don't expect too much below those numbers. And the ES is going to try to hit the second institutional number, as we said, by 11 o'clock plus minus 10 minutes, you know. So as we see here on the NASDAQ, we are struggling with the support area at 20,603. And if the market broke that number, Then we will be going to the last target for today is 20,576. And this is the last target for today. Is really trying to push it hard. The sellers is way over the buyers. The market analyzer from 1 to 30 minutes, is in red, and the same story on the ES, but the ES start getting weaker. As we see, it was full short over the buyers and now start taking a notch down, indicating maybe there is profit taken from this target one. And that's what the translation from, if we look at the NASDAQ is on full throttle with a 6 different time frame, the sellers over the buyers. This one here took a notch out, and this is because profit taken on target one, and now they are pushing it to, if you notice, they're trying to push it to the second target, and that is around 11 o'clock plus minus 10 minutes. So we're still short on that trade. On the NASDAQ, we have 335. I'll take this out of the way. And then now the ES decided to go further down, and the NASDAQ is a matter of time before he can break that last support area, and is going straight to the target 3 indicated. And then we hope that once we hit the target 3 is between the 2 yellow line, technically there is only a reversal. But I don't want you to trade reversal if you don't know what you're doing. It's going to break it. It's going to break it. Here it is. I knew it is going to break. And we are going to the target 3. We are halfway from the next 1,000. The third 1,000 for today on the scalping reversal. And here it is coming to target 3. And it is mission accomplished for today. The ES also going to target 2. And here it is. We're going to the target 3, profit taken on target 3, followed by support. The support is 20,564. 730 on one contract. You can see it came into the target 3, profit taken on target 3, and there is still maybe 1 bar or 2 bar down, but people start taking a profit on the institutional number. We'll see if we can hit 1 more bar to the downside. On the swing trading, the NASDAQ made 17,000 on the swing trading. Okay, we have we got 465 on the first trade. Let's look at the ES, NASDAQ. The NASDAQ is going down again to the 20,577. Target 2, institutional number around 11 o'clock plus minus 10 minutes is 58.98. the market is very, very fair with us. You know, the market is extremely fair with us, and it's very predictable day today, and it's working like a Rolex. You know, it's working tick by tick, lovely. Everyone should be making money today. You know, as always, what I said, when you see the ES and the Nasdaq in sequence and the YM is in sequence, they're all three to the sell position or buy position. That means you have a smooth ride in the market. I mean, I don't want it to go through a lot of technical stuff, but when the Nasdaq is to the buy signal and the ES to the sell signal, you have a problem, irrelevant what kind of auto trade you are using, irrelevant. So this is a really smooth day today. We are going down, and it is right now 10:28, and I said around 11 o'clock plus minus 10 minutes we're coming to the institutional number 5898. The auto trade had a little volatility here, didn't make any money, and now it was 500 something, and now it is 410, and it is going Let's look at the NASDAQ to see how strong it is. It's fully blooded here. The sellers is way over the buyers. And we closed that trade. We are still around 510. And the Autotrader took another trade from the resistance. And there is just minor pullback in here. If you are taking a manual trade, you will be able to take a re-entry from 20,628. This is the re-entry point for that. The ES is going straight, shooting down to the last point for this morning session, and it is target 2 is 58.9850, exactly to the tick. This is the institutional number, and once you hit this institutional number, you're gonna be sitting back and forth between 2 and 1 on the ES for the next 40 minutes. That will be nicer. When you hit the target 2, we'll go out for lunch. And the same thing happening with the NASDAQ, is going back and forth from target 3, but the max the NASDAQ is able to do for this morning session, the target, first of all, it is between those two yellow lines. Once it hits those between the two yellow lines, you should not initiate any short trade. Then your institutional number is between those two yellow lines, followed by a support. This is a perfect area for reversal. When you are an amateur trader, auto trading, ATRs, MACDs, whatever, you don't see it, you're just shooting a blind. But here, in those area here, this is for the professional traders. They know it is time to reverse the market. You know, they don't shoot in the blind like some people do. So, as we see right now, the re-entry point getting stronger from the 20,629. This is very important. And if you notice how the market going back and forth to the target 1, you should not be trading in those areas, because again, if we look at the ES is between the two yellow line, and once this market comes between those two yellow line, you should not initiate short to the downside, and you should not initiate long trade from up here. Those they are measuring the previous highs and low, they are extremely accurate. You cannot challenge it. It's not some kind of dummy indicator, overbought, oversold. Those are with a lot of calculation. This can give you an indication that the market is over, especially when there is an institutional number involved in those area here with a fib line. And don't need a brainer to understand what is the limitation to the short side or to the long side. And don't need a guide to learn 10 years of price action and pay for 10 years education for nothing. Once you know how to read the chart, it is very easy to predict the market. As we see, the market hit the target 3, and look, watch the clock. The ES, as we said, is coming around 11 o'clock, and now it's coming to the target 2 around 10:34, so plus minus 11 o'clock, and it's coming to the institutional target 2. Once you hit the institutional target 2, you're done. There is nothing left. You are between the two yellow lines. There is a support area, and if you're going to stay on a short trade, or if you want to generate a new trade, you're going to be in a big trouble. The market was very fair to us today, and then you're going to lose all your profit. So you have to be careful. You have to understand when to take a break, you know, full stop, take your profit, enjoy your weekend. Don't be greedy. Don't expect too much out of a NASDAQ in those areas. Don't expect too much out of it. you're done. If you are swing trading, we got 18,000 on the swing trading today. 18,000. There is some traders, they cannot even do it in 3 months. You got it in 1 day. And now the market, the ES is coming to the target 2 institutional number. Now it's 10:36. We said plus minus 10 minutes, 11 o'clock. Here it is. Oh, there is a lot of sellers in here. You can see how the chart is blinking. There is a lot of sellers trying to push this ES down. We'll see if they are able to do that. For the ES re-entry, it is right here, the re-entry point 59.1650. 59.1650. This is the re-entry short on the ES. You don't have a long trade, be careful. If we notice on the Nasdaq, when it hit the target 3, nothing happened. Let me show you. You don't have to look. Look. When it come into the target 3, profit taking. We said that an hour ago. This is the beauty about future trading. This is the beauty about future trading because it's a predictable market. It's predictable once you understand what's going on. You know the next move. 9 out of 10, you know the next move. There is no magic trading. There is no magic system trading Forex, future, crypto. There is no system is magic and have a crystal ball. The magic is in you to understand the next move. And once you understand the next move, then you are okay. So if you notice right now, let me take this one out so you will not get confused. You should not be confused between reversal and trading with the trend. So we're gonna take it and let's go back. You have a re-entry short on the Nasdaq at 20,612. Let me show you something. If you notice, it was fully blooded here, red, with the 6 different time frame measuring the buyers over the sellers or the sellers over the buyers. The market analyzer from 1 to 30 minutes, it was all in red. Now watch this. Right now, it took down 1 niche in there, and now we start see the snow melting and the green starts showing, and that indicating with the trend exhausting, firing the opposite direction. The Nasdaq is between those 2 yellow lines, and there is a support area, double support area, and your institutional number is right between the double support area, indicating maybe it will be in any given market. There is some kind of investment. I don't want to go in details. I decided to cash in yesterday on one of the trades. Right after I cashed in, it was very good. I got almost 22%, 23% out of it. In the morning, I woke up, and then I find out if I stayed just till this morning, I would have got 90%. But the decision I made yesterday, it was a good decision. And I walked away with a good profit. So what I'm saying is, today, maybe this NASDAQ might go 2-3 bars down more. But when you make a decision and regret later. When I saw this morning that if I stayed on those positions till this morning, I would have got double. And but I was laughing about it. And this is part of the game. You cannot tip-top the last bar in the trading. We can be as close as we can. And on the NASDAQ, if you are swing trading, you got 18,700. This is a great weekend. You know, you're gonna have a ball this weekend. Or if you are auto trading, scalping, it's fine. You know, you did 3 rounds. But if we notice here, the NASDAQ is came into the double support, and there is institutional number here is the last one. There is no more. There is only 3 numbers for institutional, and it is between those 2 yellow lines. So there is nothing anymore. You don't need to stay on the gambling table to pick up the crumbs. You know, you got your share, get out. You know, that's it. So if we notice, right now it's 10:43, and it is finished. The NASDAQ is finished. Technically, it's finished. It came in, hit target 3, the last one, and profit taking. And that is going to stay in those area here for the next 30-40 minutes. Irrelevant what kind of template auto trade you have. Maybe you get lucky for 2 more bars down the road, or the market is going to finish and now is going to turn around to the long position. Today is Friday, you see. So this is the end right there. This is the end right there. Plus minus 1 or 2 bars. You should not sit on the table to pick up the crumbs. You're done. You're finished. Let those miserable ATR, momentum, MACD people sit down miserably till the end of the day. But as a professional, walk away. You're done for today with a nice day. So on the ES, it is right now, it's 10:44. And if you notice on the ES, we have a buy signal after it came closer to the target 2. It's 10:44, and this is a re-entry short on the ES. Would I trade it? No, I would not trade it anymore, because now we are coming close to 11 o'clock. And the things is, if we notice on both of them, both of them are into those yellow line right there, and this one here is a yellow line, and it is the end of the line. This is it. I don't need a brainer for that. I don't need a genius guy with a light bulb over his head say I'm a genius. It is finished. Once you start learning how to read a chart, I don't want you to create price action or anything, but to just read what the chart is telling you. Is all working together. Every single indicator working with the other indicator to give us the proper instrument to land this aircraft in the dark and trust in our instruments. And that's how it is. This is how it is. You trust your instruments. You trust your fibs. You trust those two yellow lines. You trust where it says re-enter, and you trust when you need to get the hell out of Dodge. This is it right there. So right now it is, what is the clock? Right now it's 10:46, and this is the re-entry, as we said. This is the re-entry, and now it's 10:46, and we set the target to 11 o'clock plus minus 10 o'clock, 10 minutes, and this is it. There's nothing left in the market. We'll stay for a couple more minutes to see if the ES willing to hit the target 2. Barely touched it, but did not touch it really. It was missing 1 bar to hit the target 2. So what we are doing, we are waiting on this bar. And look, the ES, if we look technically, and the different in the future trading, you're not the only one auto trading, and none of us is a Christopher Columbus discover anything new in the market. Whatever you discovered in the smart market has been discovered 30 years ago. You're not coming out with anything new to the market. So if we notice here, there is some weakness start coming in here. You know the next move. As a future trader, you have to be 10 steps ahead from any other guy, whether he's sitting in China or in Honolulu, doesn't matter. You have to be 1 step ahead, because you're not the only one is auto trading. You're not the only one is auto trading ES or NASDAQ. There is millions of people like you is auto trading. The ones are the smart ones. They're gonna walk away with everybody's money, and the ones are just goofing around the market. They are going to walk away with a bad weekend. There is no mercy in the trading. There is no mercy in the trading. Doesn't matter if our eyes are brown or blue. You make a mistake, you pay for it. You play the game right, you get paid for it. You get rewarded. Simple as that. So, as we see right now, the ES will hit the target 2. The NASDAQ is finished. There is no more trade, maybe bar or 2 down the road until the ES hit the target 2, and then the NASDAQ is going to be sideways. And this is the biggest mistake. The market has been very well today. It's been very fair to us. It's very generous to us. And today, once we hit the target 2, leave it alone and start a good weekend. Stay out of trouble. You don't need to be miserably sitting behind a computer. So now the ES is coming to the target 2. I'm staying just to show you if it's going to hit target 2 or not. The reason for this NASDAQ dropping a little bit over the target 3 because of the ES. That's it. There's not much left. Look. It's finished. It's finished. It's finished. Welcome to trading. It's finished. Okay, well, we are done. There is nothing left. It's finished. Between the 2 yellow lines, and now I broke this one here, and I broke this one, it is long, as we said. Once this market hit those 2 yellow lines, and the short is over, and the long is over, is going. And here it is. There is no more short, and it is finished. We wish you a very good weekend. Thank you very much for today. And the market is finished, and if you still have a stomach to trade the market, if I was you, I will go for lunch and come back around 1 o'clock, and maybe things are smoother and nicer.